everybody, it's Kelly, and I'm back with another 2-page layout, and totally going back to fall here. I scrapbook what inspires me, not necessarily what's chronologically in order. So I'm taking all of these photos. I'm doing a left-right page here, and I'm going to use just craft cardstock from Michaels, and then I'm using that that clear cuts, which is an acetate sheet from Bella Boulevard. It's the fall scramble cleared cuts. And this layout was totally inspired by that because I was at a scrapbook store a couple of weeks ago, picking up some Doodlebug Petite prints. I was out of some colors or needed more of some colors for the weekend. I was going on scrapbook retreat weekend, and I saw that clear cuts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is darling, and I have that one fall layout to do. So I knew that somehow I was going to make this work in that layout. I went home and I actually scrapped that right away in the same day. So sometimes product can inspire you. You can use that instead of just the photos. Find a product you like and then find the photos to go with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of a cool way to exercise your brain a little bit differently. So while I was chit-chatting, I realized that I have some brown cardstock that's sort of craft colored that has a texture to it, almost like a wood texture to it, but it's really subtle. And one of those sheets was that, so I had to go in and grab some different craft cardstock here. So what I'm doing is I'm using a photo mat. Sorry, you guys, I'm using a photo mat there of striped paper from the Doodlebug Petite Prints. It's the tangerine dot stripe. So I have a large piece of it on the right side to take up a lot of space and draw your eye into the photos. And I love how that orange is working with that beautiful blue sky in these photos. And there's one of my grandsons is wearing a bright blue shirt, so it works really well. And then I also used it on the left just to pull that stripe into both sides with just those two photos. So there's a great family photo there, and I love that photo of M number 4. He does that funny little smile every so often. So plus I think he's squinting because it's sunny. But I love that picture of him with that huge pumpkin. And because they were at a pumpkin farm, I thought, and you only see the pumpkins in their family photo and then that one photo. So I just thought it was kind of fun that that photo is in there. So anyway, so then I decided to use some navy. And before I talk about that, when you have this acetate, get everything down the acetate first and then put your glue behind whatever you're doing, and then you can get it down, and you don't have to worry. Now, obviously, that's not attached in other places, but that's fine. This will work. So anyway, I decided to use a navy alpha here because it would bring out all that blue that I'm using. Plus, it shows up really nicely against all those words in the acetate. So those alpha stickers are from the Bella Boulevard Hello Autumn Treasures and Text collection, and that's a fairly old collection. And I'm going to brayer those stickers down. That helps them stick. So I have fall y'all, so I need to get happy on there. That is hard to see here in on camera here, but it's actually easy to read in real life. And that's the most important thing, right? That you can read it in real life. All right. So I'm just getting those all done, and I'm really liking, I could leave this layout as it is right now and I'd be happy with it because I think that acetate does a really good job of just being a decoration. So then I'm grabbing some stickers here. Oh, by the way, that orange puffy alpha is from the Doodlebug Alphabet Soup and Tangerine. I almost forgot about that. So I'm grabbing from some stickers here, and those are all coming from the Bella Boulevard Hello Autumn Treasures in Text, where the alphabet came from as well. And again, these are older, so I'm just kind of playing around a little bit with color. I like the tree. I was also playing Calvin Ball in March when I made this layout, because you're going to see this much later than when I made the layout. I just made it just a couple weeks ago, but you won't see it till much later. So I was playing Calvin Ball, which is this crazy fun month where you get points for doing all sorts of things. It's on the Scrap Happy website, and I do it every year. I don't play seriously, but I do play. And one of the things that you got points for was having a tree on your layout. So that's one of the reasons I used this. But, there's lots of trees there and it's fall, so that fits just fine. I'm grabbing this star. I kind of want to get some of that turquoise color in because I put the star over on the right-hand page by the pumpkin tab there. And then the flower on the bottom there is bringing in some of the kind of rusty cranberry color that's over. It's really cranberry, I guess, on the left-hand page. So I wanted to get that to the right-hand page as well, too. And just that fall fun is bringing in that turquoisey blue again because that's going to feature in each of the 3 embellishment clusters. And then getting some pumpkins over to the right-hand page with that tab too. So I was having a problem with that star. It just was not working. So instead I decided to do that heart that says together because they're all together. Added in that sticker in the middle of all of this that says fall memories. I just like the way that looked. So kind of playing with this arrow. I'm thinking about getting some more of that cranberry color in. Not exactly happy with how that is working. And I want more in my clusters, but I'm not sure what it is, and the stickers just are not working here. But I'm going to solve it. So what I did is I went to these cork pumpkins from Shadney, and you can find her on Etsy. It's Shadnee. She has lots of great products. I talk about them all the time. So when I added the cork pumpkin into this cluster, I took out that arrow. I didn't care for it that way any longer. By the way, when I take these pictures, one of that pumpkin I think shifted. I caught that after I took the picture, so when it goes in the album, it's not going to, be wonky. All right. So I really like how those look. They give a different texture than even like enamel dots, which I'm going to add to this layout, but the texture is a little bit different. It feels a little warmer, and I just associate like wood textures with fall, that kind of a thing. So these enamel dots are Altenew Tropical Forest. I like that kind of olivey green that they are, which works really well with that green in the acetate sheet. So I'll just add 3 into each of the clusters in the 3 different sizes. And I do tend to like to use the same color enamel dot. Once in a while, I'll use different color ones. I used to do that more, but now I kind of stick to one colorway. All right, here is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.